Question 3, part IX. Last one. Right, looks extremely difficult, but what's the first thing we have to do? Replace the letters with brackets, isn't it? I'm going to replace the Q with a bracket. And the R is replaced with a bracket. Now I'm going to write in the numbers. So in question 3, Q is worth 2. Q is worth 2. R is worth so that's actually a question. I actually took down a question 4 question. Alright, so Q is worth 2. R is worth 5 and P is worth -1. So if you look at the calculator now, how easy it can be. The square root sign, and because this is a fraction, this is one thing over the other. So hit the fraction button and we start keying it in. Keying in the top line here, we're keying in the top line. So call it out, Oshin. Top line. Oh, it's bracket first. So there's the bracket. Bracket 2, bracket, and there's your squared. What's next?
Plus bracket 5.
Plus bracket 5. Keep going.
Bracket.
Was there another bracket there? Was there?
Yeah.
So there's a bracket, bracket. Bracket, bracket 5. Call it out. Close the bracket.
Plus bracket -1.
Or that's called an open bracket, right? That's a closed bracket. Open bracket. -1, close bracket, and then you hit this button here to go down below the line, and we key in for open bracket to close bracket, for open bracket to close bracket, and hit the right arrow key to take the cursor out to the right hand side, and now press equals. Alright, the answer is 1. The answer to that is 1. Right, it looked extremely difficult, but once I filled in my brackets, I was able to key it into my calculator and get the answer. Alright, that's one of the most difficult questions you'll come across here. Does this sum here, does the next one, if we can zoom in and see it, would you be worried about that one now? Doing that one? Not so much. Alright? Because you have to do exactly the same thing. Will we give it a go? So the sum is the square root -2 bracket RPQ power 5 over Q R -6Q. And it's exactly the same thing. We just have to fill in, replace all the letters with numbers first of all. So -2 bracket. In this sum, R is, sorry, we have to do that first. Now we fill in the values of all the letters. Looking up, Faustus, is it? Right, so R was 5. So R is there. That's a 5 there as well. We have P, is the middle one here, is -1. And Q is 2. So there's a 2 there, there's a Q there, 2. There's a Q, that's a 2, and there's a Q, that's a 2. Was that difficult so far? Was it? Right, calculator, hit the square root sign, and because this is a fraction, something over the other, we hit this button here, the fraction button, and then key in the top line. Open brackets and close brackets are very important. Michael, you call it out there, will you? Minus 2.
Minus 2.
That's an open bracket.
Yeah, open brackets.
And another open bracket, yeah?
Another open bracket.
Alright. What? 5.
Close the bracket.
Yeah.
Open bracket.
Yeah.
Minus 1.
Yeah.
Close the bracket. Open bracket 2. Close the bracket. And another bracket.
Another closed bracket.
Another closed.
And we have to the power of 5. So to the power of 5 we have to hit this button here. See this? This button here?
Yeah.
And key in 5. Now hit the down arrow key to go to the bottom. So now we're down here. We need 2. This button here.
Yeah.
We need a 5. Right arrow. Minus.
6.
Open bracket.
Yeah. 2.
2.
Close the bracket.
Close bracket. And now we need to right arrow. Everything's keyed in, so hit the right arrow here. And press equals. The answer is 100.
Wow.
What was the most difficult part of the sum?